Zergoth of the Straight Show on YouTube. Woohoo!
Wow. Am I really on the wrong channel? Whose channel is this? Is this Matt's channel? No way.
Fucking south of the straits, you idiot.
Oh shit.
I feel my mother.
Listen, you're a crazy weirdo.
Brother, let me tell you something.
Dude.
I don't double, I don't ever fall, dude.
Glitch.
Calling you and you not answering
No,
the
not
phone.
answering the phone. Yeah.
Ooh,
Hey, welcome
brother.
in, everybody. Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight. Hey, can you give me a little bit more on the headphones there, Dan?
Hey,
can
which
you
one-
can
what
you bump
number
up
are
the
you?
headphones? I don't know, whatever. No, you know me. I'm deaf.
Is any of this ringing a bell here?
Yeah. It seemed to do something for a second.
Which one?
I am sitting here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, that one. That's the. That's
Is
the
that good right there?
Yeah, it's perfect. That's perfect.
I control the headphone volume, guys.
He's got something.
How about you, bro? You hearing it
job.
good?
Yeah. We
right,
got
cool.
in the studio. Oh wait, no, we don't got him in the studio. We don't got a fucking. Yeah, that's Alex Petra right there. We got in the studio behind Alex actually. Go ahead and grab that microphone there. Fame. Major Fame is in the studio.
Major Fame tonight, y'all. What's going on?
What's going on, man? Let me get the camera situated and everything.
We got Michelangelo over there, but he's coming later. You guys already know he's here.
Yep. We got
He's here every other
Michelangelo.
weekend.
Michelangelo is
That's how
here
we
with
do it.
us. We'll be chatting with him. He's got his conspiracy theories, as he always does. We hope that everybody's having a good evening. I know that I'm not having a fucking good evening, dude. I've had I've had this fucking toothache like you wouldn't believe. Like my tooth is I
hate that.
I want to like look at it. I want to
Dude,
kind of
tooth
like
pain is like the worst pain. Don't do it. Are you going to subject everybody out there to
yeah,
your
sit
tooth?
there. Yeah.
Not that we don't deserve
do
it.
it. Yes, we will have Michelangelo's conspiracy corner.
That's right,
But
the
I had a
conspiracy
conspiracy
corner.
last year, guys, or last week.
You did, huh? Oh.
Yeah, remember with the Mike Tyson fight,
Yeah,
guys?
I was
With
jealous. That was a good theory.
Dude,
and I
that-
was
that
like,
is
dude,
a-
that's better than
and
my
you-
theories.
Hello,
Fuck them
everybody
for
who's
being better than
tuning
me.
in tonight. We have multiple people tuning in tonight, Dan. We do have to get to like what we're going to be
I
discussing.
know. We're
and
going to
all
get
that.
to it.
But we have
Jeez.
we have
Throw
more-
my theory down the toilet, why don't you?
We have folks tuning in from Facebook,
All right.
YouTube right now. We have the Twitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight and checking out the show. We do hope that you all subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's our number one thing. Like YouTube is where we are kind of based at, but we like to get out there and tell everybody else where we are. We haven't seen anybody on D Live in quite a while, man. That's kind of a bummer. Metaloan, what's happening? I don't know who Metaloan is. I want to know who Metaloan is. This sounds
definitely
like an
wanna know who
interesting
that is.
name.
It does.
Yeah. But yeah, tonight on the show, we are
Thanks
going
for
to be
watching,
we're going to be featuring. We have Carrie Westbay, who's going to be on the show at
That's
about
right.
8 p.m. We have in the studio with us right now. Of course, we were
Major
just talking
Fame?
to him. Yeah. We got Major Fame that's in the studio right now, as well as Dan. This was a last minute thing. We have Sir HOOVINGTON Esquire. Sir HOOVINGTON fucking Esquire, man. That's the motherfucker, dude. That's the way
He's
he
on the
talks.
wild side.
I can't wait to chat with him. It's been
I
such
like
a long
that.
time since I've talked to him, and I'm really concerned with it because, I've been concerned with him, and I've been worried about him, because he does
he's
these.
been-
He does
Did he
these
like
very
break his arm or something?
Yeah. Well, no, he went out west and he was doing some wild stuff out there. I just remember this one like early morning, late night live stream that he was doing, and he's covered in blood. Like there's just
Yeah.
fucking blood all over his face, and he's just sitting there headbanging, listening to music.
Like he headbanged himself into a wall or something. He's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. Videotape this shit.
So what
If I got blood, I'm gonna use this to my. I'm just gonna use this to my benefit.
Yeah. He's do we have him? Oh yeah.
Gelling, cohesive, imploding, like a sun, creating another sun of metal. It just collapses under the heaviness of it came from the ether, the greater void, if you will. Are we allowed to swear, man? You want to believe. Unfortunately, it's just a soul-crushing experience, and you're just left idle in a void, feeling cold and hopeless. Stick a finger up your ass!
He's on the
Hoovington.
wild side.
Yeah, I think that
that's good for
I
our
think,
show.
yeah, really, I think that Michelangelo would definitely get along with this guy. I think
Oh,
they would
dude, they'd be just throwing shit around.
Yeah,
they'd
yeah,
be
yeah.
throwing theories around.
I like how,
Theories
I like
after
how
theories.
he says inappropriate stuff that I would probably say.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be
He's
checking him
just
out. We'll
off
be
the
chatting
hinges.
with him tonight
That's
at about
perfect.
8:30. We're going to be talking to him at 8:30. So
Fuck yeah.
if you're watching this afterwards, maybe you're watching this show afterwards. After you've already missed the live stream. It's at the 1.5 hour mark. You just go down there, and if you want to skip forward or whatever, you can do it that way. But in the studio, we have, as I was saying, we have Fame. Fame. Wait a minute
Major
now.
Fame.
Major Fame. Major Fame is what you go by, right? That's the because I'm an idiot when it comes to the hip hoppers and the names of everybody.
He
you
always
know,
does shit like to the hip hoppers and the beboppers and he tries to like corny himself up on purpose or something. I don't fucking get it.
What do you mean?
I don't know
It's
much
just-
about the
like,
hip hops
it's-
and the
it's
bebops and the
the
doo wops.
bands. The new the names. I don't know.
It's funny,
But
though.
Major Fame
It's
is what you go is your name, and tell us
Yeah.
about yourself. Your history of the hip hop and all that stuff. I think it's just the way that I say it. You know what? I think that's what it is. I
Kinda
think I
sound
just
like Bill
Of the
Cosby.
hip hop.
I sound like a
with the
fucking
hip and
idiot
then
when
the
I
bop
say
and then
hip hop. Like I'm like hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
No, you say yeah, you do the hip hops there.
Fucking idiot.
You said
man.
that before. The hip hops
Hip hop.
there.
Tell us your history of it. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I've probably been doing music on and off for like 15 years, maybe.
15.
Yeah, something like that. And just kind of started taking it a little bit more seriously within the past year or so.
Nice.
No,
Nice.
I remember you were back. You were like hanging around watching us when we were doing like the Lake Effects days.
Right, yeah.
I remember seeing your face out in the crowd, like, yeah. And you knew you were like, man, I'm gonna get down with this shit. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
for
down
sure.
with these guys.
Big inspiration you guys were.
That's
Wow.
cool. That's cool.
That's
Dan,
crazy
you
to
gotta,
hear that.
dude, you just blew Dan's head up even bigger than ever, man.
Holy shit, man. But we did a lot of cool shows, and you mentioned the Boys and Girls Club, and we used to do a show there every year, and then all the proceeds would go to the Boys and Girls Club, so they get like rollerblades and shit like that.
Yeah, that was a cool.
And
That's
then
a
that was
cool
always
thing.
a poppin'
Really?
event. Like that place would be packed,
Why don't people do that anymore,
and
man?
they would make so much money.
God,
and we
that's
didn't
a
take
great
any money.
idea.
We just wanted to get up and rock because we didn't have a platform. We were talking about this earlier.
Yes,
I didn't have a platform back in the day to actually be heard. People
Right.
weren't listening to Lake Effects on the radio. They weren't getting no play, no airplay.
Right,
It was like hardcore hip hop. Some like Wu-Tang shit. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't hitting the radio locally, at least.
Well, back
And
then
that's-
too, it was you guys passing out CDs more, physical copies.
Yeah, you had to
rather
get
than
out there and beat the
online.
streets.
We
Like
spread
that
that shit
was,
around like herpes. We took big losses on that. I mean, we didn't even charge for a lot of those CDs. We just spread them out. We
Right.
paid to press up CDs just to give out as many as we could, just so it would get like caught, it would catch on like fire, and then people would be willing to pay at some point. You know
Yeah,
what I
or
mean?
come to the shows and whatnot.
But it was a group of like how many people? 13, 14 people all together. And it was a group made up of separate different groups around town. And it was like when hip hop was first making its scene in the area around here, there was only like 4 or 5 or 6 of us that were even doing it, and it was like battle, let's battle. And instead of doing all that, we decided, hey, there's people around the state doing it. We're all up here doing it in this area.
Come
Let's
together.
link up together and then go out and do this battle or whatever you want to fucking do around the state with other groups. And then we just ended up linking up with them and throwing shows. We'd rent different halls, like the Rose Street Hall that used to be there, and like whatever VFW Hall or whatever. We'd go to different towns and link up with these other groups, and we would rent a hall and we would throw a show. And instead of battling, maybe we'd battle sometimes, but mostly it was these different groups. They were doing their set. It was like a preschool though. We were so young back then. It was new.
Right,
Not a lot of people were doing it. It wasn't a huge concept.
That's the way that I felt
We were
with
picking
Dead
up
Man's
where all the
Throat.
old rockers left off, and we're coming with hip hop.
Well, we
and
were
we're trying to
rocking
rock
out
the
with
same
you, though.
spots.
I mean, we were doing a lot of shows. I remember you guys would be doing.
Well, you guys weren't the old
the
rockers.
Prodigy
You were
shows,
new
like
coming.
in the
Prodigy, yeah,
Prodigy
Prodigy
Underground shows. Those were fucking
that shit,
badass, dude. But
we
like,
did the other place a bunch of times. We'd
Yeah.
mix it up with local bands too.
yeah.
for
You
sure.
guys would piss all over people's equipment. I remember that.
Pissed on equipment. You did a show where you puked
I
and then
puked
rolled in
everywhere.
the
I
puke
puked
on
and
stage.
rolled all over it. Yeah.
I'll never forget. It's burned and etched into my memory.
That was a
I
good
like-
one.
I
Though.
was
That was
like
a great
holding back
gag, dude.
puke. I'm pretty sure
that was the ecstasy rave.
Dude,
days,
I'm pretty
you know
sure
what
I
I'm
ate
saying?
mushrooms that night.
So
Because I
you-
had to like rock the stage, and I was all high on mushrooms, and I got on the stage, and I was like, "Yo." And I was just melting, and I was like, "I'm totally comfortable up here stage. I just can't talk."
Been there, done that.
And I was like, "I can't do it." And it was like, and I told everyone I was fucked up on shrooms, and the place went fucking wild.
Hell yeah, man.
It was actually the night that Ronald Reagan died. What day, month, of year was that? It was that night we did a show at the other place. I was
Early
like, Ronald
90s.
Reagan died
so we
today.
got
Other place.
We
Dude,
got,
I was like, shut the fuck up.
I was there that night, dude.
It was
so
wild, dude.
fame. Speaking of like doing like thing, you're doing some collaborations currently too. That are locally here. You know, like it's not just
Right,
You
yeah.
know, back then you kind of picked up on what they were doing. Is kind of what you're saying. You know, is
Yeah.
nice. That
Yeah, I did. Basically, I'm kind of the generation in between, like where Dan's coming from, and
Yeah.
then the generation that's doing music now. So I've done some stuff with people from his generation, like Knowledge over here,
Yep.
Skin Kwando, and then a few people that my brother knows, Dill Stokes, and people from his
We've had him on.
collective and whatnot. Yep.
We've had good Delva on
So
before.
a good mix between the
We're gonna
two
be listening to some
generations.
music that you and Dill did too later here in a
Yeah,
little bit.
for sure.
But the music that you and Mike did, you and Mr. Michelangelo is what we like to call him. We call him Mr. Michelangelo usually, and we're going to be getting to. He's got a whole slew of conspiracies that he's going to be giving us tonight here. And
Yeah, he's
just a
gonna,
few.
you know.
He's got his bit that he does. So, but how did you hook up with Michelangelo? How did that work out?
Oh, dude.
Him and
Those guys
I,
are from the same.
Same generation.
You know where he said, "Hey,
Yeah, I grew
we're
up
from
in
this
Grom.
generation between Lake Effects and what's
Right.
going on
I'm the
now."
one that's in between. He's the lower tier of that younger generation.
I was
Right.
like the youngest, basically.
When I was
they were
hooking up with you
around.
guys at the Boys and
Yeah,
Girls
you
Club.
were still we were still doing our thing where you were
Yeah.
getting with us.
Yeah, he was basically the younger kid generation that was doing the shit, and then we started hooking up and hanging out. But back in the bad days, it wasn't about music. It was
Because
more
you
about
guys might
we
not
were
know
up to
this,
no
but
good.
Michelangelo does do hip hop, and he used to
We're gonna
collaborate.
check it out.
He collaborated
Yeah.
with a few people in the crew Lake Effects group back in the day because we would collaborate with
years,
anybody.
for years.
Let's
Oh,
like
yeah.
put some songs. If you're coming up in the area and you're like people are digging you, do a song with us. Hell yeah, we'll do a song with
Hell
you.
yeah, dude.
It'll
So
just
it
help
was-
both of us, right?
So,
he did
do
some
that,
songs
you
back
get the
in day.
foot in the door. Everybody loved us. We're all part of the same circle. Even he's the younger generation of that, but we've all been part of that same circle
And, you
for
know,
years.
and I've known of
man.
him. I've known of him too, of major fame here. I've known.
Yeah,
him.
major. I gotta ask you though too. Like some of your influences. Obviously, if you got that strong local type of a scene like that, you know, I mean, back in the day, it was actually there was a really cool fucking thing that was going on. And then it just kind of fizzled out for a few, you know, like it just kind of like it seemed like it just kind of went, you know, like I don't know. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was something like maybe was it I left the scene a little bit, or did the scene kind of start to melt away? I don't know what it was.
Towards the end there with the Lake Effects, dude, it was we weren't rocking so many little places like the other place and house parties and stuff. We were actually opening up for national acts up at Streeters because we were friends with Doug Street, and we had the opening for any hip hop act that came through. And so because of that, we really weren't in the scene as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold up. Someone's calling me.
I
got a
think
phone
what it
call?
was, a big part was like
Let's see who
more
this is.
types of music were coming out, like the down south stuff, and
Dude, your verse just called
hey.
Dan Smitty.
Hello? Hold on here. Hold on. Yeah, South of the Straits. Who's this?
Is this Dan Straight?
Hey, you got him, buddy.
Yeah, I got your phone number, you bastard.
I see that.
Oh, who's this?
Who are we
Craig
speaking?
from Crash Car Stereos.
Craig from Craig's Car.
Crash Car Stereos.
Oh,
Craig from Craig's Car
I've been trying to get
Stereos.
a hold of you on Facebook, you know, I want to come out there on the show, let you guys know Crash Car Stereos back. We're bringing the car stereos cereal business back, guys.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Craig, I got to ask you, I mean, first and
Well,
foremost.
you know, you're
who
live on
are
the
you?
show. You're
Yeah,
live
we're
on the
live
show now.
right
so
now.
What's up? Yeah, good.
I guess that's the
Some deals I want to let everybody know about. I want to give some special discount offers to your listeners.
okay.
wow. Well, good timing.
Yeah.
Good timing, buddy.
Nice.
But listen, we got to hurry up because I'm getting ready to pull into Wendy's here. I got to get one of those bacon Davinators.
Well, hold on here. Okay, listen. I remember Craig's car stereos now that I think about it. It was back in the day, like late 90s. But then something happened. What happened?
Something, I got myself into a little bit of a ringer. Had to do a little bit of time, in the joint. So I did my time. I'm out. I got a parole officer and all that kind of stuff. But I got Craig's Car Cereals back up. We got a new location. We're up there at King's Short Trailer Park. All the way in the back. Short trailer on the left.
We just got hijacked.
Third trailer on the left.
Yeah, it's the third trailer on the left. Is that Nate back there?
Yeah,
Sideshow?
Yeah, I'm back here, man. Yep.
What's up, Sideshow?
Not much. Craig, it's nice to meet you. I don't even know who you are, dude, but thanks for calling in. We're in the middle of the show.
Well, listen, what kind of cereal you got?
What kind of cereal?
Stereo.
Oh, stereo. Sorry, you got a bit of a thing. You got a bit of a thing with your throat. Like I couldn't understand. You got like a lisp or something like that. I couldn't understand you.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Sounds just like.
You making fun of my fucking lisp?
I did.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's a bad connection.
Bad
It's not-
connection, I guess.
There you go.
Cereal? This isn't Craig's Car Cereal. This is Craig's Car Stereos. What kind of stereo you got?
Well, I have a
okay.
stock. I have a stock stereo.
Well, dude, what you said you're running deals. What are you running deals? What kind of deals?
Well, listen, first of all, we got JL Audio, we got Pioneers, we got pretty much everything you want. So you come down, we got the stereo you want,
Okay.
the price you can afford, okay? So you come down, you just tell us what you want, and you tell us what you want to pay for it, and we'll sell it to you for the price you can afford. That's just how we do business, okay?
What? That is.
Second,
That doesn't seem.
What if? Hey, I've got $10 that I can afford.
Yeah, I can
You
afford a
give me
$10
You
stereo.
give me a car stereo for that?
I can get you one of those Panasonics for that. You'd be jamming.
Okay, well,
There you
that's,
go.
That's it.
Come down, hold on. You come down to Crash Star Stereos in the back King Short Trailer Park and mention South of the Straits podcast, 50% off. So that $10 just became
Nice.
Wow.
$5.
So do you install the car stereos too, or what?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be an extra charge, but yes.
Okay, so you can hook them up and all that. You know how
Well,
you know what you're doing.
Dude, how can you afford to give people the car stereo at the only price, whatever they choose? How
Well,
can?
we dialed in it's a unique selling proposition, Dan. But we got good wholesalers. Let's just say that.
Good
Their
whole.
fingers are a little, their fingers are a little sticky, but they're good wholesalers.
What the
What?
fuck?
Okay, well, what's?
Listen, I've said too much now. My PO is probably listening to this show. I don't want to go back to jail.
Okay, all right.
All right, I gotta go.
Okay,
Wait,
well,
Craig, I want to meet you. Oh fuck! I want
What
to.
is this?
Does he have a? Did he say that he has a Facebook?
The whole thing.
Did he say something that he had a Facebook or
I
something?
can't. Maybe he does. We're gonna check
We'll
into
look
it.
into that. Yeah.
I want one of these stereos. Well,
I
I
wanna
don't. Maybe
know.
I don't.
I want to know where. I want to
Well,
know you
first
do.
I wanted
Something
his
like
cereal.
a sticky fingers. Like what the fuck is that?
All right.
thought
Well,
the guy was
he's
talking
been
about
to.
cereal.
He's like, I've been to the joint. He's been to the joint.
His PO's
That dude, that is the strangest thing. Who's just gonna call me up like, hey,
okay.
trying to get a whole like, I want a promotion on your show. Well, you just got it.
just fucking out of nowhere like that. Like you don't even know. We don't.
Dude,
even,
the guy talked about prison, and I thought he was talking about delivering cereal, and I'm thinking, what the fuck kind of
I
cereal
thought
do
he
you
said
deliver?
cereal
I
too.
could have sworn he said cereal.
Yeah,
he said
cereal
cereal.
delivery
He said
guy.
I think he gets
cereal.
pissed off at me because I mean, he sounded like maybe he had a lisp or something.
You're like,
I mean, I
you
didn't
son
know.
of a bitch.
He got all fucking pissed off
We're
about it.
talking like this or something. That's
you
what it
son of
sounded
a
like.
bitch.
Well, you know what? It's about that time,
Hey, it's
everybody.
okay, man.
It's
All
about
right,
that
yeah.
time that we have a special person who comes into the studio here, sits down, and tells you all these stories that may or may not be true, or they could be funny, or I don't know.
They
But
may not.
we are going to we're going to open up the Michelangelo's conspiracy corner right now.
I went out of my way to look extra handsome today. And look at that. Holy fuck. That is one handsome guy. Oh my God. Anyways, time to get over myself. All right, look. I feel very good about myself today, ladies and gentlemen, because I quit my stupid job a couple days ago. And I'll tell you why. Mainly to save my own life, because I diplomatically, politely said something to my manager, and as it turns out, because I made fun of her favorite TV show, she turned out to be a shape-shifting maggot monster with a 6-foot piranha tongue. And she tried to gobble me up, but failed. And when she did so, and she's alive, but I chopped her tongue off with a ginsu. So that's not a problem anymore. No, just kidding. Actually, long story short, I started a shitty job because I was desperate. I dealt with it as long as I could and then said, okay, time to move on. I moved on. End of story. Time for the new story. Okay, so I don't know if shape-shifting maggot monsters are real, but if they do exist, they run the world. And guess what, you stupid fuck? You voted for one of them. No matter who you voted for one of them because they run the world. Anyways, boo-hoo. Get over it. It's not that big of a deal. They're just maggots. Okay, anyways, I've heard rumors about giant reptilian spacecrafts hovering so far above the Earth that they are undetectable. And this is from the Galactic Federation. Not that big of a deal. We all know that that's real. Okay, so the government is afraid to shut these ships down for one reason, because if they shut these ships down because these ships are full of super advanced mind control technologies, the type of technologies that have blocked our mind's eye from view, to where if the government were to actually shoot these ships down, we would actually see the true form of what's in front of us in a way that it really is. We've actually, apparently, according to all this shit that I've been reading and studying, apparently we've been seeing this veil, okay? What the government is afraid of is once they shoot these ships down, what's going to happen is we're all going to trip balls. And people like me are going to go ape shit ballistic because they're going to see ghosts and horrible, scary shit, okay? But then there are going to be people like Nate and people like Dan that have a good vibe, right? They're going to be able to move shit with their minds, and they're going to trip psychedelic, groovy shit. And it's going to be their responsibility to shepherd the psychos like me that don't know what the fuck to think. But yeah, once those ships are shot down, we're going to see shit that we've been supposed to be seeing this whole time. We're going to see the Earth for what it really is. But that's way besides the point. The main point, okay, things are going to get very, and this is not just my stupid opinion, being a drunk theoretical hack. I am drunk because I mispronounced that. But check this out, dude. Things are going to get very fucking hard for all of us very fucking soon. And we are all going to need each other's help and support as friends, okay? And let me tell you guys something. Whether I know you or not, I would like you to think of me as a friend. And if you need my help, I can do it. I got your back. And the only thing I'm going to say is, dude, when I need your help, I might ask you for help. If you can't do it, fine. But maybe one day you can return the favor. Outside of that, this whole I will rake your fucking yard for a bag of pot attitude is done. Because the country's about to fall apart. And we're going to need each other's help, okay? And we're going to need to help each other. Just for the sake of helping each other, not to get something in return, okay? So, and you know what else? Arguing politics all fucking day with your family and drinking buddies while you all disown each other and have fistfights. That ain't gonna fucking cut it anymore either, okay? Time to work together. We're not liberals. We're not Republicans. We're nothing. We're American citizens. We're good friends, family members. We're hardworking coworkers. Whether we like each other or not, fuck your stupid political beliefs. Let's work together as a common selfless force to fucking sustain the balance of our lives for each other. Anyways, blah, 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 big fucking deal. Let's get to the fun, alien, crazy shit that I've been trying to say. Okay, so, in the words of a wise old friend, to top off and cap off what I just said, his name's James Groove, by the way, good old rapper friend of mine, speaking of lake effects. Time to befriend an enemy so that you have someone to sit with while you witness the end of all that is ecstasy. I want you to let that repeat itself in your head for the next few minutes as I talk about how we've always thought of the universe as being one big, giant, infinite universe, but guess what? It's trillions of interdimensional multi-universes, trillions upon trillions, swimming together in an infinite ocean of space and time. And on the other side of that, on the quantum level, are infinitely microscopic multiverses and dimensions that would eventually become infinitely giant if you were to shrink for eternity, right? So it's infinitely huge, infinitely small, and most people, because like I said a few episodes ago, most of you are inbred, y'all think that there ain't no fucking life on side of Earth and we're the center of the universe. There is no center of the universe because there is no universe. It's multiple multiverses in an ocean of infinite giant and infinite tiny space particles. Okay, how do we know? Okay, most of us think that we evolved from life on Earth, but how do we know life on Earth itself isn't just some strange genetic experiment from a genetic program from a secret planet called Project Serpo? I'm just kidding. I'm lying. Or I'm not. Look it up. I don't give a fuck what you do. But check this out. I've often pondered the possibility that people actually originated from another star system, and our genetics were bred with things from this Earth, and because of that, the planets that we were meant to live on from other star systems, with their giant, vast size and their ecosystems built for us to thrive, because we're on a planet that's too small for that shit, that would explain why we naturally break out of the Earth's ecosystem and fuck everything up, because we weren't meant to live on this planet. And I've heard rumors, and a lot of my mom loves the conspiracy theory shit. Most of my lies come from that. But check this out, dude. I've heard of rumors of Earth being a refugee camp for all sorts of different life forms throughout the universe that needed a place to hide while their ship crashed or whatever. I was hearing about the Anunnaki, the long-skulled creatures some people refer to as the Nephilim. Okay. Nephilim is a crossbreed between a human and an angel, and for an angel to commit that sin biblically is a sin against God, which would make that angel the fallen angel. So these Nephilim, Anunnaki, elongated skull people, are whether it's fiction or not, are considered to be the Nephilim, son of the fallen angel, mother of a human hybrid. And what my mom mentioned, an interesting little Promethean theory about that. Talking about Greek mythology and how these Nephilim, these elongated Anunnaki, when they came to Earth, stole weapons that were forged from the gods and used it on Earth to cheat and do something that was against the law. And that was what a lot of these theories talk about. And, Dan mentioned the ring of Calibus. My mom described that as being maybe or not, one of the God-forged weapons that these Nephilim stole when they disobeyed God. Maybe she's right. That's pretty fucking interesting, know, maybe that's why things are the way they are, because a crime was committed, and maybe the consequences of that crime are disproportionately falling on us because we're just pawns. Maybe not. Maybe the Bible is true. Maybe it isn't. Maybe God is the spiritual father of the universe and creation. If he is, who's our mother? Where is our mother? If he's the father, is that mother? If God is the father of spiritual existence, maybe our mother is the bosom of physical birth. And maybe what this is, the universe being the giving life of physical universe, with the Father being spiritual creation, maybe our mother is the universe. And she, from what we all can tell, likes to eat her children. Oh, no. You ever see a great white shark being swallowed by a whale? Okay, well, to rescue that great white shark, say God, or the mother of which, what I described as being the universe, creates a school of fish, and the whale eats that school of fish. And then, to not only protect the shark, but also because she likes to watch, invented a school of piranhas. And that whale swallows the school of piranhas, thinking it's a school of fish, and those school of piranhas eat through the back of the whale, and the whale dies horribly, but to protect the great white shark because of God's love for that shark. What about the whale? And where is our mother if God is our father? Just kidding. I don't actually give a shit. I'm sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of religious people out there. Okay, God is good, the devil is bad, all that stuff. Anyways, I wanted to maybe cross-reference a couple of things because I thought that last week's theory that Dan Smitty did about the Calibus, I wanted to extend on that. He wanted me to, but I can't because his theory was too fucking good. And the more I listened to his theory, the less I wanted to molest it with my psychotic ramblings that I'm doing right now. So instead, what I'm going to do is I am going to bring up an alien, whether it be true or not, called the Trantaloid, which is an insect creature attached to the end of a horse. And it has the ability, whether it's true or not, to project an image over its face, a holographic image, to make it look beautiful and human and godly, right? But there's a superior race of aliens above them that monitors them. And when they fuck up and do things that is not liked or appreciated, what do they do as punishment? They take away the veil. They take away that projected holographic veil. And that alien that originally looked like a demigod goes from looking like a demigod to a weird, morbid insect beast. It reverts to its true form because the superior alien that's the real Calibus. What, are we still going or is that it? Okay, keep going. Well, anyways, so maybe the whole Clash of the Titans and the Greek mythology, and okay, this is 50-50. This is just some bullshit, okay? So don't get mad if you got a hard-on for Greek mythology, okay? But how do we not know that that was just a metaphor to describe what really happened? And how do we know that what really happened wasn't a superior race of aliens monitoring these insect creatures that can look human, taking away their holographic veil for doing the wrong thing? And because of that, they got punished, and their veil was eliminated, showing their true insect beast form to the rest of the world. Okay? And maybe my mom was right about the Anunnaki Nephilim creatures stealing the God-forged weapons of the universe, and maybe the Calibus ring was one of those items. And maybe it gave Calibus the power to guise himself, but because he was such a dumb, sadistic freak, the alien race above him took away that guise, showing his true form. So he wasn't actually a god transformed into a swamp creature, however, was an actual insect creature to begin with, and because he pissed off his top rank, they took away his mask. Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't matter. I know dick about Greek mythology. I tried to study it a few days ago. The only thing I know about Greek mythology is based on what I saw as a 5-year-old on Clash of the Titans. Something about a cool mechanical owl and a winged horse. But
riding my bicycle up at a gas station there. Give me some pipe tobacco, whatnot. Well, I ate me a big old ice cream sundae before I left. Well, wasn't about too long riding that bicycle. My stomach started rumbling. Something fierce. Hell, by the time I got up there at that gas station, buddy, my ass was jumping out of my pants. So I quit going there and walk up a lady there, tell her I need to use that restroom there. Where's that? I gotta take me dump something fierce here. I don't think how much longer I can take it. Well, she pointed down there. End of the aisle there. I seen it. So I headed on down that way. Well, I noticed when I was walking in there, their door handle is awfully chewed up there. Someone been fiddling with it, so I fiddled with her a little bit, made sure I was satisfied it was locked, because I had to take me a rager in there. Well, I pulled my pants down, and all holy hell came falling out of my backside there. I tell you what. Well, after a spell, I was feeling pretty refreshed. So I pulled me up a bit of that toilet paper there. Fold her up real nice. I like how to do it. Well, I got the first wipe in. Brought her back out front there to put another fold on it. Noticed there's something there in my wipe that I didn't like there. A little piece of something. So I was examining it, looking at the old French fry taters, whatnot I had earlier in the night. Well, right about that time, somebody jerked that door open. And well, that door come flying open. I looked up. There's about 10 people in line. They all turned around simultaneously looking at me. I was still sitting there with a sheet of toilet paper in my hand. I was looking at all these people. Well, he realized he fucked up real quick and he slammed that door back shut. But hell, I was so embarrassed I didn't leave that bathroom for about a half hour. Finally, pulled my pants up after a spell. Pulled my sling blade tight on my belt. Cracked that door open, come out there. I noticed that lady was up there. Tell her, whatever whatnot she was. So I pulled out that sling blade. I went up there. I slammed on the counter. I said, "You've embarrassed me in my good name." I was feeling mighty generous that night. Reckon I didn't have no real reason to kill nobody. But I was very awfully close that night. I tell you right now. Anyway, I got out of there before the police came. She called 911 on me. So I'm on the run, and I'm hiding over here in the bushes, just trying to get on my phone here to tell you all this story done happened to me. And I've been laying here for a whole week. I don't know where I'm gonna go, because I can't go back a trailer now. So, good night, folks. Wish me luck out here. Carl.
Carl. That dude's a genius.
Hey, Dan, watch this. You know that I was recording this?
I was trying to play guitar, buddy. All right. Okay, cool. You win. You win.
This was before the show, everybody. This was today. This was before the
Yeah.
show. This was Dan was actually creating this song right here.
Right. I was creating the Carl story. We play a little bit of guitar. I do a little bit. I usually do it together, but then I thought, maybe I should just try to do it separately so I can actually focus on telling the story because it's hard to play and talk at the same time. Maybe it's easier to sing and play guitar.
Notice
I don't know,
I
because
never
I don't sing.
I don't blink at all. I don't blink for the entire time.
It's hilarious.
Great.
Cool.
This is Dan.
So
Dan playing
yeah,
the
let's
song.
keep
Let's
on
move
moving.
on. Let's
now.
move on.
Let's
Let's
keep
move
it
on.
moving.
We had there was a long bit there from Michelangelo there, but we have in the studio, man. We have the Fame. We have
Major
to get a little
Fame
bit
up in
more
here.
in depth interview with him before we chat with Carrie Westbay. Carrie Westbay is going to be on at 8 p.m. and then Zergoth. We got Sir Hoovington, who we will be chatting with. They're the Hoovster, man. Sir Hoovington Esquire.
That's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be a rush.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
But yeah, man, we got you in here. We're gonna be playing a couple songs.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we touched base on your influences as far as like music. Yeah, like can you tell us who was it that like when you were growing up you were listening to music and stuff like besides the local scene, who else were you really jamming quite about?
Pretty much everything, a lot of stuff from New York, like the more underground boom bap stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, a whole bunch of stuff, really.
That's what I grew up on listening to, man. Artifacts.
Right.
I mean, the list is so
But
big.
who was
yeah,
the one
that's what I was
that? I mean, there had to
thinking.
have been like one that was just like, man, this is the guy that I want to start rapping. Like this is the guy that made me want to start rapping. Who was it that originally did it? Was it?
I mean, I don't know, like maybe Copyright. I think he's from
Copyright?
Ohio.
Yeah.
He was more kind of like what I'm into. It's like not really battle rap, but kind of in like a song format, I guess, to where you're not necessarily directing it towards anybody specifically, but it's those kind of bars, or like just a bunch of people. Cage.
How about like the music that you write? Like I was like, what is it that inspires you to write the music? Like like an emotion on that day, or what is it?
It's all different types of stuff. I mean, I've got songs that relate like to life experiences. Some are like more like how Nas was doing it for a while, like storytelling type of stuff. Just it all depends, I guess, how I'm feeling, and like if I have a scrap verse that I want to use on something, I'll try to write a chorus and then fit certain things to that, and then build a whole song around it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just a bunch of different stuff, really.
Oh yeah.
That's
Danny,
exactly what I do.
Yeah. No, I was interrupting. I interrupted you when you were.
No, I wasn't. I was just gonna say. I can tell. I can see the old school influences in your music. I feel the same way. You can't really lock down one, and it's funny because like I was really inspired by like Tupac when I was a kid. And the Digital Underground, and like I was really inspired by that stuff. But like any of my hip hop that you listen to, my verses, none of them sound like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Whether I was influenced, like that's really what wanted to make. Like I really wanted to be a rapper because I wanted to be down like that. But it wasn't my sound. That's not my sound at all.
I think if anything, it was more of stuff that I would hear a beat, and even if it was like really simple, just the way and the things people were saying to the beat, you could tell that it was like really like almost from the heart. And that's the stuff that like really would catch my attention.
Right. No matter the style of how it was getting put out, but if it was some really like captivating, damn, that was dope.
Right. Yeah.
Nathan Lane is wanting to hear a live freestyle from everybody tonight. He's wondering if that's possible.
Live freestyle.
Hell
I don't know if
yeah.
we'll spit a live freestyle, but we should get Nathan Lane in here to come spit a freestyle.
Yeah. I got my barefoot on right now, man.
Come on in and bust one.
I love having
All
barefoot
about
in the studio too, dude. Remember when they
I
were
got
in
that
here?
shirt. I wear it all the time.
Dude, their singer, man, she was just her vocals were just insane. Like,
You talking about that cute blonde?
No. She was
never mind.
she was in the she this was the earlier days of the studio, back when we were in that corner over there. But yeah, we opened up the studio, Nathan. If you guys come in here, we could probably fit anybody in here a little bit more. But I mean, it is the COVID shit that we got to deal with and all that right now. And what about you, their fame? How about you with the COVID? How you been holding up with that? What's
How's life treating you?
like? Anything changed? You just been
Can't do shows. Or
can't do shows, right? Yeah.
I mean, it's postponed some stuff, but for the most part, yeah. I mean, just been chilling, not really going to
Giving
as
you
many
more
places.
Time to
and-
write anything, or
Yeah, for sure. Putting more stuff out online.
Right.
Gives me more time to do that and be more creative.
Absolutely,
so
absolutely,
It's kind of
yeah.
helped, I guess, actually.
Got to keep relevant. Is that the relevant? Relevant.
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 Yeah, relevant. Yeah. You got it.
Relevant.
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 I'm trying to stay relevant.
That sounds
relevant.
relevant.
Relevant. I can't even say it wrong, you know?
So we're gonna play some of your music though, actually, and you know what? Now that Nathan's sitting there saying that, like the live freestyle and shit on your SoundCloud, you've got a SoundCloud that's where a lot of people are picking up all your music right now, right? That's
Yeah, either SoundCloud or YouTube. I do have some stuff on Spotify,
okay.
but yeah, it's mostly on YouTube.
Crickify.
SoundCloud.
What's no? There's got to be a better name we can call Spotify. Like
It's either Major Fame, FAIM, or Major / Fame.
Major
or
Fame
underscore. my bad.
underscore. Let's
Yep.
for Major _ Fame. Yeah. I got
Or
that.
just major fame.
Or just Major
Try
Fame.
one or the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
and
yeah.
you'll find it.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd probably find both, either or.
And you also got Michelangelo on some of your music. You got that. We
Yeah,
will
actually,
be,
we got a song that we're going to be playing tonight with him and Michelangelo, and I'm sure you guys will be like, oh, yeah, that's
Did we
Michelangelo.
finish?
You'll
Did I
know.
finish
You'll
my
know.
Shit on that? Okay, 'cause it seems like
We made it
didn't.
work.
It seemed like a
Okay.
finished copy.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't know. Seems like we didn't because of.
It was a
some-
couple bars short. I just
gotcha.
spit something in there, and then
Yeah, you made it.
Dill Stokes did.
I
the
remember
mixing and
listening to it.
whatnot.
On
Filled
the
it
It sounded
in.
pretty good, actually. I was impressed.
You gave us 14
with
bars when you were supposed to drop 16,
Right.
dog.
That's
But
my
that's
fault.
okay.
That's my fault.
Not a lot of
because-
people, dude. I was horrible at counting bars when I was younger. Like I didn't even know about counting bars. I just wrote a verse, and however long it was is how long
It
it
just
was.
kind of came to that point where it felt right. You know,
Right.
like that was kind of where it just like you would have to.
Well,
have
just
to
for the
go
record,
to.
those 2 bars short, that's my bar, 2 bars short, because I was supposed to come back, finish that shit, and
Right.
You're
but
just-
hey, fair enough. It sound good to me. I heard it on the way up here. I liked it.
Yeah. We're gonna check it out here.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then we're also going to be checking out one of your music videos that I wanted to talk about, because I want to see some like it's one thing that we always talk about, Dan, on the show is like we want to see the musicians making more music videos. Like the music videos seem to be like the big thing that. I don't know. To me, it always changes everything for the song. Like it always makes the song feel different.
There's like a criteria we would like people to be able to fill to come onto the show, and which is like we want them to have video, because obviously we want a visual stimulation for you guys, but we understand that not everybody's got video, but we are a platform for people to be heard. So if they're going to come with what they got,
we'll still make it happen.
We'll make it an
Yeah,
exception
we'll still
a
make
lot
it
of the
happen.
time, but please, we urge anybody that's coming on, try to throw together even like just some random pictures. As
Yeah,
it's
I've been
going,
doing like some slideshows just
Slideshows
for
is cool.
visuals, but
absolutely.
And that's what we're going to be actually checking out here. Is we got the one that we're going to be playing here with you and Dill Stokes. Can you tell us about the song? What is the song about? I mean, like I'm so like I don't know. I'm such an idiot when it comes to hip hop. I don't understand how to listen to music and stuff and feel it. So maybe you could explain it. Make me dumb it down to me. Like make me understand what your song is all about.
well, that one's kind of talking about like copycats, or they call them biters, and we kind of incorporated like vampires into that.
That's good.
And
Biting.
used some wordplay.
Sucking your blood, man. Sucking the juice from you.
That's a good. That's a
Sucking
good
the juice from
So
you.
that's pretty much the
Sucking
gist
dry.
of it.
Sucking my hip hop
Nice.
juice, motherfucker.
Gotcha. No. We're gonna check that out. But you wanna watch that one first, or should we play the one with you and Mike? Which one?
Do that one first. Got that shit.
Yeah, we can do me and Knowledge.
Yeah. You and
Me and
Knowledge?
him both
Knowledge
made that.
sounds- yeah.
Just point out, me and him made that video footage together as a team. We made that video together as a team about 6 years ago, dude. Right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I just want everyone to know
Yeah.
that shit. It's important.
Okay.
Check this
It's
out.
important to me.
Here we go.
Word. We still live?
Oh yeah.
We got the sound.
The sound.
Hold on. Where's the audio?
Kinda
Well,
quiet.
you gotta, there you go.
Oh, no.
Wait, what's going on?
That's the audio. It's just quiet. There you go.
It starts out quiet and gets louder.
Never hung from a cross, but I'm the one that's divine. Clever, run it like a boss, staying up on his grind. You should get your rep up if you're running behind and neglect to catch up. Fresh me something like Heinz. You could sex my best slut, you still ain't fucking with mine. Round the goons and then some, stay corrupt in your minds. The trust in heavy cunts, we steady busting in dimes. Creeping like some heathens, running up on who shines. Cheap on green or even puffing blunts of the kind. Well, purchasing a Rolex wouldn't buy you some time. You can make it through the evening if you tuck in your pride. Continuously beef until the money's the line. Wanna see if I can fight until they're punched in the eye. A reason for believing's what they struggle to find. Try to tear us down, we'll build up and revive. Hate to see you with the crown, but they love your demise. Recognize, we can settle the score. Checks to step up, microphone check up. Recognize, we can settle the score. Come and get recognize, we can settle the score. Checks to step up, microphone check up. Recognize, we can settle the score. Okay. So come and get your record.
The color of white when it's under the lighting of something that's brighter becomes an exciting cover of nightfall that smothers the fire's struggling fight. My assumption is right, and it's something that's like all the dozens of nice little clusters and stars of the darkening night skies that become less than nothing the second the sun is in sight. You don't want to live anymore, little sis, and start slitting your wrist, but it won't make a diff. I stared into the face of the abyss till this lifeless void of nothing stared right back and blew my empty expressions a kiss. The second that it noticed I didn't exist.
I'm deployed if given a glimpse I destroy through the mist, paranoid or persist
Right back and blew my empty expressions a kiss. The second that it noticed I didn't exist.
Recognize, we can settle the score. Checks to step up, microphone check up. Recognize, we can settle the score. Come and get recognize, we can settle the score. Checks to step up, microphone check up. Recognize, we can settle the score. So come and get your record. Recognize, we can settle the score. Checks to step up, microphone check up. Recognize, we can settle the score. Come and get your record.
Yeah.
Yo, check it. Major.
Hey. Nice balance.
Hope you brought your oven mitts cause you're playing with fire. Yo, it's about to get livid, blood staining the tires. Think you're hyped tonight, forget it, lame, you'll retire. You should eat my rhyme pad if they claim you a biter. These lines will punch your mouth out, they're full of shit with no paper like a broken down outhouse. Guess they headed southbound just like the sluts when she gets an ugly mouth. Run my dick cause it's thick like some herpes at the tip. You can't just piss me off. Someone get the Viagra, these dicks be soft. Yo, we killing the beef, call it fresh to death, and we still in the streets. Chest full of breath and I'm willing to speak. From my clan, let's make a plan. Who's all chillin'? They're deep. Like a set, watch your step, cause we're willing to cheat. Do what it takes to win till they end in defeats. Get stomped in a sack, talk shit, spit blood, bitch, cause and effect. With the clan like vampires, you need gauze for your neck. I can't stand these damn biters, they've all lost my respect. Lost my respect, get stomped in a sack, talk shit, spit blood, bitch, cause and effect. With the clan like vampires, you need gauze for your neck. As a man who stands tired, faced with caution and death. Caution and death.
You better have them silver bullets and a whole clip to dump. Never slip, my night stalker's here to rip you up. Blood spitters eating dinner, chopping livers up. Grave diggers, name killers, bet they flock to us. Real, recognize real. I'm never cooperating cause my lips are sealed. So I'm satisfied when they go and squeal. I'm let it propagate, that's a cycle of evil. Now I'm moving in silence like methane. Bet I'm aiming for their heads like we're in the end game. Got you where we wanted, so we call that move a checkmate. Drop you off the earth like some motherfucking dead weight. Yeah, check the success rate. 10 times out of 10, bet I'm getting the bread baked. I carry immense weight. Sometimes it drags me down, but I'm keeping my head straight. This life is a death race.
Get stomped in a sack, talk shit, spit blood, bitch, cause and effect. With the clan like vampires, you need gauze for your neck. I can't stand these damn biters, they've all lost my respect. Lost my respect. Get stomped in a sack, talk shit, spit blood, bitch, cause and effect. With the clan like vampires, you need gauze for your neck. As a man who stands tired, faced with caution and death. Caution and death. You're gambling with your life, man, must stay in place bets. The fam will get me hyped, damn it's not too late yet. Why you trying to push my buttons? I'm not a tape deck. Been messing with the crooks, killers fuck with pain meds. I'll catch you with the hook, you can get your face wrecked. Punch for 40 hours like a damn paycheck. How you plan to make a profit if you can't make sense? Bet the girls tell you to stop it, unless you pack latex. Begging them to pop it in their asses, stay dressed. You're diseased and bleeding pussy, use your chick's playtex. I blow trees with your tease like Febreze, I stay fresh and move with strategies, yet I've never played chess. Don't ask me to explain how I'm 2 steps ahead. Too poor you can't afford to live, you best to aim text. A cannon off for arsenal, direct at fame's chest. You can run when they come, but you can't escape death. Get stomped in a sack, talk shit, spit blood, bitch, cause and effect. With the clan like vampires, you need gauze for your neck. I can't stand these damn biters, they've all lost my respect. Lost my respect. Get stomped in a sack, talk shit, spit blood, bitch, cause and effect. With the clan like vampires, you need gauze for your neck. As a man who stands tired, faced with caution and death. Caution and death.
That's not an accident. That's cause and effect. I want to emphasize this. Wherever there is rebellion, sooner or later, there will be witchcraft. And it's not a
That was
point
like
as
Michael.
this,
If Michael
when you
Jackson was a
want
creepy
to deal
vampire
with
ghoul, that's what
witchcraft,
it looked
the
like.
satanic, supernatural, the occult in all its forms.
Damn right.
You
That's what I was
only deal
thinking.
with the occult.
Looking right at that, thinking the same thing. There you go, everybody. There was that was Dill Stokes and the man that's in the room with us right now. We have Fame, Major Fame that's in here. Fame is the singer that was producing all that, putting it all. Were you the one that was putting it all together? Who's putting it all together for you? Is that like
my brother Dill Stokes? He
brother.
does the mixing, mastering.
Oh, your brother's Dill. Well,
Yeah.
then shit. You got it hooked up.
It
man.
sounded
That's,
good.
Yeah, it does.
Sounded really.
And then
It sounded nice.
I make a lot of the beats that I use, but for the album's time's sake, I guess you could say I did like every other. I think I produced the beats too, and then leased beats for the other ones.
Oh, nice! You're producing your own stuff, and you're not
leasing.
And leasing. But yeah, I mean that is the way to go. You know, I mean that's at least you're producing your own stuff. I think that's I don't know. For me, I think that's cool. That's that's the cool shit right there.
If I had it my way, I'd have produced every beat, but you know, it was a long time coming and putting it off. I just said, you know what? I've got the material. Let's just get some beats that'll go good together, and we just did it that way. So
I like the
came
old
out
boom
alright.
bap style.
Yeah,
It's like the real that rugged hip hop. That's what I like. That's what I respect. That's the only thing I really love, dude. You know what I mean? It's not the only thing I really love, but when it comes to hip hop, that's my favorite style.
right. Yeah.
You know, it's got a special place in my heart. It just does. And it's too bad that that's not the most popular thing popping right now, but I think that it's making a comeback in a major way. But I mean, it's never going to leave the hearts of the people that truly love it. So there's always a market for that kind of hip hop.
Did you hear what Dan did there?
for
He
sure.
said in a major way. Major.
In a
fame.
major
Yeah,
way.
yeah, but I'm sure Dad's.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. That's what I do. You know, man. That's why I'm on this show.
So
Because
when you
I connect shit, like I connected that ring theory, dude. I've seen that shit, and you know what? I still haven't heard anybody else talking about it on the internet.
Calibus's
That's
ring
it.
is still bugging the shit out of Dan.
If you go and on YouTube and you look up and you look for the Lord of the Rings Tyson fight connection, you will find our video will pop up first because nobody else is talking about it.
I know that guy.
Yeah, Calibus. He's
Calibus.
Yeah.
Here's the rings. Yeah, the two rings that were the same. Israel's hand and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, see, he's wearing the same ring as Calibus.
Yep.
We went over all this, I think.
So we are, yeah. Oh, look who's watching right now. We have the Carrie Westbay fan club.
Carrie Westbay.
Carrie Westbay. We're gonna be chatting with her here in just a couple seconds. Here, actually, it's 8 p.m. Yeah, we got her scheduled to be on here at 8 o'clock. So, Fame, you're more than welcome to hang around, man. I would like you.
Yeah,
you know,
chill.
I mean, we're not kicking you out or anything like that. So
Maybe we'll load up another song.
Maybe we'll talk about these comics.
You guys.
You guys got comics that he got comics that he brought in, Dan. We got
I see that.
Yeah, I kind of for the album cover, I tried to go with like a comic book type look, and I had those laying around, so I figured I'd bring them for you guys. They've just been sitting around my house.
That's sweet,
dude.
man. Put them to good use. Just put them next to the toilet.
They're not Marvel though. They're DC.
Don't let
maybe like some type of underground type.
Yeah.
Something I've never seen.
Maybe we'll put them next to the toilet, and Carl will come up with a story about them.
Basket full of heads. Basket full of fucking heads, man. That sounds fun. I mean, I just.
I want a basket full of
full of fucking heads. God, my tooth is killing me, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, just do your thing.
Well, let's do this interview, and let's get that done, and then we'll take off for the night, and we'll let you get home and you'll take care of that tooth.
Oh, we got Zergoth. We got Sir Hoovington. We got a chat
brother, I forgot we got Sir Hoovy.
Sir Hoovington Esquire. You don't want to fuck with royalty, man. We got Sir Hoovington. You know, I mean, we upset Sir Hoovington. He could send the guards after us. The guards could come running after us.
We're talking royalty here, guys.
Carrie Westbay. Is she watching right now, or is she? Where's she at?
I think she just commented on the chat there.
I noticed that's the Westbay fan club.
I'm assuming that's her.
Carrie Westbay, are you there? We did this test earlier.
Well, I mean, you're not calling her right now, are you?
Yeah. Yep. This is a phone call.
I see.
Where'd she go?
A Discord call.
Says that she's online. Now we'll give her another chat, another call. What the dot-dee-dee? Nathan Lane, what's Nathan Lane saying over here? Go see Coke Hogan Dentistry.
Yes.
Oh, brother, let me see, brother. God, can you imagine if the Cokester had his own fucking...
He's like, I'll melt that tooth right out here, pour some Coke on it.
Pour some Coke on that thing, man.
Coke fixes everything, dude.
Need a little bit more
Got
Coke
your arm cut off, put some Coke on it, it'll grow back.
Yep.
He's the
Cut
man.
your arm off and your arm will grow back. Hey, there's wait, I see Carrie that said, hold on, let's pop out, and I gotta push this button and then this button and then
boom.
Almost boom. We're close to boom.
I saw you clicking that button,
and now we are at boom. Now here we go. There's Carrie Westbay, everybody,
there she is,
right
guys.
there. Hey, Carrie Westbay. She's hanging out down in the Houghton Lake area, right? Yeah.
I live here in Prudenville.
Prudenville, you said.
Yep, Prudenville, Michigan.
Prudenville. So what's been going on in Prudenville? I mean, what happens in Prudenville around this time of the year? You guys all get outside and get all prudent? Prudent? I mean, what are you doing in Prudenville?
Prudently, they don't.
Awful nipply up here, so we just stay in, and I've been streaming on the internet and playing music on the camera.
She has been, and I'll tell you this, everybody. If you're a YouTuber, if you're somebody who's been getting into YouTube, you'll never have as many music videos as Carrie Westbay, because she's got... I mean, what are you up to now? I would like to know, because I couldn't even get to where your videos began. Like, I'm scrolling through her stuff, and I'm like, I gotta find a video, you know? I want to look for her videos, and it never got...
Go back to the beginning.
Yeah, let me see the beginning. No, you'll never get there. I mean, how many videos are you up to now?
Over 1,000.
Oh, holy shit!
That's crazy. That's amazing.
Damn, that is a milestone,
That's
dude.
a
Like,
lot of
that's-
footage.
Can you believe,
God, I'm
Dan?
not
If you,
shit.
can you
Fucking step
imagine
it up.
having that?
I mean, I don't have that much data to even think about.
Time for us
no
to step it
storage
up.
space. Sorry,
Yeah. We got some of your fans that are tuning in tonight too. There, Carrie. We have the Metal Lowen. We also have the Carrie Way Carrie Way. Why do I always say Carrie Way?
I don't
Carrie
know.
Westbay fan club tuning in. Jesse Smith tuning in. We have who else do we got? Nathan Lane who's tuning in. We got a lot of people that are tuning in to check out the show tonight and see what's going on there.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, what is going on with you? What have you been up to? Like, I mean, the live streaming, making 1,000 videos, 1,000 YouTube videos. What else has been going on in Carrie Westbay's world in Prudenville?
I'm working on a new music video for Bound to Be Free.
Nice.
And that's from the Moonstone EP. And we're also working on some videos for the new album coming out, Nostalgia.
Nostalgia, brother.
Nostalgia.
We're gonna,
What's nostalgic to you, Carrie? Like, what kind of music's a really nostalgic type of music for you? For me, it's like the 80s music from when I was a kid.
Yeah. Dude,
you know?
the
what
outfield. Josie's on a vacation far away.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
So,
instantly.
nostalgic for me. So, for you, what's nostalgic, Carrie?
There were different eras in my musical journey. So the first one would have been like my mom's music. So like ABBA is nostalgic to me.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had my teenage years with Tiffany, and then when I discovered Guns N' Roses and Metallica, and then I discovered grunge. Ooh, I just love grunge. I love grunge.
It was like, you had a bunch of hair bands doing rock, and then Guns N' Roses came around, and then they were like bad boys, like a motherfucker, right? Like they were like badass. Slash, and like they were just like, they'll come and kick your hairband's ass. And that's and they opened up. Honestly, they started
Motley
something.
Crue was way fucking more badass. Though,
But they were still like a hair band, and they weren't like they weren't like dark.
Yeah, wouldn't you think they're Michelangelo?
No, man,
Motley Crue.
they were
over
still rocking.
GNR.
They were rocking like neon colors and stuff. Guns N' Roses came with like black leather and like freaking rough, like rugged rock. I thought it was like badass. Take me down into the
Hey, Carrie Westbay. Okay, Guns N' Roses or Motley Crue?
Guns N' Roses.
Boom!
Oh,
But hey,
really?
look it. I will say this: Tommy Lee is my all-time favorite drummer of all time. Tommy Lee is he's not even the best drummer in the world, but he's such a showman.
Yes, Andy fucked Pamela
going
Anderson.
upside down with drums and riding on a roller coaster above the crowd on drums. Like no one has ever topped that.
Okay, wait a minute. No, there has been people that have topped that. Joey Jordanson of Slipknot. But
yeah.
Joey Jordanson or Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee, he banged Pamela Anderson. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Tommy Lee. Okay, gotcha.
Tommy Lee's he's a badass. But he should have been in Guns N' Roses.
Yes, he should have. But Axl Rose or
At any
Slash.
rate, away from all the other bands, we want to talk about Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie
She's
Westbay
got a
was
song.
the-
She got Nostalgic, you said, right? Was it an album, Nostalgic, or a song?
Nostalgia is the name of the album. It's coming out on vinyl and CD.
Oh, cool.
It's got some awesome artwork.
Nice. Vinyl. Wait a minute now. The vinyl thing, I guess that seems to be one of those things that everybody's been getting onto, like this, the vinyl bandwagon, I almost have to say. I mean, if you want to talk about nostalgia, people are getting that's straight up nostalgia. So,
So it's appropriate for the album, actually.
well, I always wonder. Yeah, it's definitely appropriate for the
Nostalgia,
album.
and it's on vinyl.
Why
It's got
why album? Or why vinyl for the album? Why did you choose that?
It fit with being called nostalgia, but also because a lot of these songs are so old. Some of them were written when I first started playing guitar. And I learned a chord, and I just wrote a song to go with every chord I learned, so I wouldn't forget that chord. And then here we have all this stack of songs. I'm like, I got to put these out, and it made sense. You have nostalgia, train of memories, where's the time gone, and a nod to a former neighbor of mine who was killed, Chris Tilton. It's called All Our Days.
Oh,
so
wait
it's
a minute. Now wait, you got a stack of songs? Is this what you said? A stack of songs?
How old is your oldest one?
I'm ready to record again. I'm already ready to go back in the studio.
Well, wait a minute.
But I'm so busy with the Sessions Live thing because they gave me, I'm up to, I think, 16 hours a week.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
This is what I wanted to know. What is that? What is the Sessions thing? Because you had been talking to me about that a little bit, and I didn't really quite get what is Sessions, and how is it that like other musicians can sign up for this thing?
Sessions Live is an interactive app, or you can watch it on your browser, where the musicians perform for you, and you can make requests. You can chat with them and ask them questions, and they interact with you live.
Wow,
that's awesome.
And it's a platform, and you can buy love to tip your favorite musicians. You can buy love to make requests. You have to sign up for an account first. That's a big thing because you can't comment or do anything without an account.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if you want, you could become a streamer on Sessions. You got to have a good computer with a hardline internet connection, and they're paying good money for people that know what they're doing. And you got to bring in some tips.
I just want to interact here for a second. Most of Carrie's fans know
Brad
who
is
I
my
am.
promoter. This is
But
Brad
anyways,
on bass.
because she's probably not going to get to this part of it, is like, there's anybody on that app, it's a worldwide app platform that 24/7 there's somebody on there streaming live music, from people like from your neighbor down the street to Carrie Westbay. They also have people like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but they have people like Hank Williams Jr.'s on there. Soul Asylum's on there. The Bare Naked Ladies are on there. They have bands like that, like
And Vogue.
and Vogue, and some such
Biff,
other
Biff
ones.
Naked. Remember Biff Naked? Oh my gosh, she's on there.
So they're like on their way taking off right now. It's relatively new platform.
That's
they took
awesome.
over some. So I'm gonna get back out.
It used to be Next Music, and before that, it was Beat Fever.
Okay. So does it simplify things as far as like the live streaming for the musicians? Like I said, it's all video, right? They're performing live, or how does that work?
You can either sing karaoke with like a YouTube track and line it into your OBS, which it took me forever to get. I knew once I figured that out, the sky was the limit. But it took me a long time to be able to do that. So when I started, I just played acoustic to the computer microphone. I didn't even have a good microphone. I didn't know how to get volume out of my other microphones. I had no clue. I bought these microphones and couldn't get them to work.
I was gonna say Carrie's probably competing with you guys now. I showed you her stack over there about the stuff she's got, and then her interface down here, and like everything. She probably just needs like an antenna. She could.
I need an antenna coming out of my ears. Oh my god.
Well, no, you finally got it figured out though. You got your microphones. And
Some of the stuff is for live shows.
I'm a streaming demon.
It sounds like an interesting app. That's really cool that's what you've been up to lately. We're going to look into that too. And we'd encourage all the listeners to go check it out too and watch some of these streams. Watch Carrie on there.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to know is like if I wanted to watch you, how do I tune into your broadcast? What do I go to? Do you have a profile? Do people like just
We
do they
got to
subscribe
sign up.
to
We got to sign.
yeah, but I mean, do they subscribe to her, or how does it all work?
Yeah.
I do have a YouTube and a Twitch. You can subscribe to me. Give me a follow on Twitch. You can subscribe to me on YouTube, but I'm really on Sessions most of the time. I try to do a weekly stream on the YouTube. Sessions is sessionslive.com/Carrie Westbay 1. That's you can tune in on any browser. And if you just want to watch without commenting, there you have it. You don't even have to log in or create an account or anything.
Right.
Okay.
Wow, cool.
And then
that they're such a new site, they don't have like a search bar or anything, so it's kind of hard to find people. Weird. The best way to do it is when you first go there, they have a top 100 list that week, and usually, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but usually Carrie's in that top 100 by at least almost immediately within a few days. You can usually find her in the top 100. Right now, they're just shy of 1,000 streamers.
I missed the top 10 this week by like a few thousand points, man. And my crew doesn't have enough fundage to boost me up that high. It's why I need more crew members. Just a few crew members doing the missions and sending the love and the song requests really helps out. Right. And it helps just get people commenting and being like, "That was rocking." Yes, just people putting emojis in the chat is helpful too sometimes. So I know I'm not just playing a blank screen.
I wanted to give a quick
that's
shout
our
out
nightmare.
because there are a few other Michigan streamers on there that we know of. One of them that actually got Carrie on the platform, she's from Midland,
My
Bay
referral,
City, Michigan, or Midland.
Chris Pride.
Chris Pride, she's from Michigan, and there's another girl, Neil. Both of them have been streaming on session for over a year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're both in Michigan. Just for another shout out for other South of the Strangers here.
Yeah. You know what? And we got to say, too, thank you to Carrie, because I guess that you've been on your live streams. You said that you've been talking about the South of the Straight show on your sessions live streams. So that's always
very cool.
Yeah, thank you so much. And
Yeah,
you're going to be doing a live stream. Aren't you doing one tonight? Isn't it like every Sunday or something like that you do them?
Yes, I usually before I stream on I stream on sessions at 9 p.m. and beforehand I try to do a little stream on my YouTube and my Twitch.
Oh, to add to the other 1,000, the next 1,000 videos that are going to be on there,
1,000 videos.
I have a Stream Elements merch store right now, and if I stream, the merch bot will come out and
Nice.
promote my merch for me. All I have to do is be streaming for at least 20 minutes.
Really? No shit. That's cool. I think that's. Fame. What do you think about that? Because that's kind of a cool thing right there. Wouldn't that almost be something right up your guys' alley? Even doing the hip hop. That'd be pretty fucking.
I was actually thinking of looking into it.
No cost out of pocket. All you have to do is upload your logo.
Just upload your logo, and then what? They just take care of making the profile or something.
You might have to adjust the artwork a little bit, but you go in and you pick your merch and you decide where you want your logo and how you want it placed.
Oh, cool.
Then you publish it to your website, and you have to activate the stream bot, and then it'll come right out and promote your stuff while you're streaming.
And that's all on the Sessions app.
No, that's not on Sessions. That's just YouTube and Twitch. But I do post the link in my Sessions app. I have almost all of my social media is there, and now we have CarrieWestbay.com. Where I think they have a link right there to my sessions live. You can just watch it from CarrieWestbay.com. There should be a link to my merch store in there. The merch store is the bot only posts in the YouTube and the Twitch. I don't know if it would conflict with sessions live software. I don't really want to test the waters because they pay me well. I'm happy there.
Well, yeah, and that's what I think is cool. That's what I'm like. I got such a hard on the sessions. I'm geeked about this sessions thing, and I want to start checking it out. And I'm sure that other musicians out there would be able to benefit off of this if this is something that's. And I do like the way that they do it. They send you can purchase a bunch of these hearts, right? You can purchase you $5.99 or something, and you just sit there and you whack them with your fucking thumb or something, or how does that all work?
So, some of the love right now is counting toward a new contest they're running to vote for a lucky streamer to have a chance to open up for a bigger name featured artist on Sessions Live. And it's the bronze, the platinum, the gold. Those three are worth 49 cents, 99 cents, and $2.99. And that's what we cash them out as. I don't know what they cost. But you send them, and those count as votes toward a lucky streamer getting a chance to open up for a big name act. And they run that at 4 p.m. on Sunday till the following 4 p.m. on the following Sunday. And it starts over every week right now.
Oh, yeah, fellas, too. They allow rap on there. They have rappers.
They do. They have rappers. They have DJ people. They have karaoke singers.
You said Soul Asylum was on there. You think they'll let a rapper open up for them? I'd be like, run away, train, never going back. Runaway train, tearing up the track.
Also, there's a couple downfalls that we find downfalls, which is no big deal. We have plenty of ways of working around it, and it's not
the
even
chat
that
is
big
a
deal.
pain.
It's kind of a Disney rated PG-13. You know what I'm saying?
Their chat red light.
So there's no
flags and
alcohol
stuff.
like Carrie's drinking right now. You can't do that on sessions. We can't smoke. Pretty much. I don't think they even mind you smoking cigarettes on sessions. You pretty much can't smoke anything. You can have a foggy room, like a fog machine hit in it. So
What do they know what's fogging the room?
Because we do. We definitely have a fog machine going on here. So.
Well, yeah, you gotta put out the foggy vibes, set the mood, if you will, get a little ambiance going there. You got the lights, you got what?
Somebody sends me a cool, and I put these on, man. I'm like,
You got the tapestry behind you. You got that. You got a record. Hey, don't ruin my record, man. I just bought it, man.
I just bought that, man.
I love it. No, that's really cool.
Well, I was
Nostalgia.
wondering, too, with the all the okay, say a musician wants to get into the sessions thing. What kind of equipment do they need to get prior to getting into sessions so that they're sounding legit? I mean, everything's sounding awesome. What would you recommend they get?
bare minimum, you could start out with a computer with 6 to 8 gigabytes of RAM. You need to have at least that. And you have to have a hard line to a good internet connection. You can't do it wireless. It won't work. I tried.
Right.
Crashes out. And you got to download OBS. Obviously, they don't have a browser system anymore. They used to. Now they don't. They got rid of it. Poof. At November. You don't have to have a good. You don't have to have an interface or a microphone, but sometimes that helps if you know what you're doing with your sound. The computer microphone will do it for you. Will get you by until you can learn enough about it or afford to buy the better stuff.
I mean, but obviously an interface set up with the PA or mixer board going to it so you can get your full band in there. Obviously, that's your best bet. We have, I think Carrie has the Scarlet interface here.
We're going to have my guitar player sit in this week. Tom Rose of Party of Two, also of Limelight, is going to come and jam out with me this week on an afternoon session. Sessions live this week, so that's a big feature.
Sweet.
He was forever involved, and now he's finally agreed to it.
He was actually the one that won the tickets. We had when we first started this show, I was giving away tickets to see Star Wars when the Star Wars was just starting to come out, and I had given him tickets to that. And because he won them, it was like he had the best Chewbacca roar. He was.
That was the basis. You know, they're all named Tom. Tom on drums, Tom on guitar.
Oh yeah.
On bass.
Yep. It was the bassist. That's right. That's
Did you get him the tickets?
He did. He came to this he came all the way here to Traverse City and got the tickets because it was the first showing. I think it was the first viewing at the new
theater up
here in Traverse.
I don't know what it's called, but yes, new theater, big, huge center.
Yeah. And he was able to go in there and watch it in 3D. It was he had 3D tickets and fucking everything. My God, that was pretty cool. Well, the sessions thing sounds fucking amazing, and I'm gonna look more into that. But we do have a music video of yours that we want to play really quickly, if you don't mind.
One of 1,000.
One of 1,000. One of 1,000. I mean, fuck. We found
lot to choose from.
Yeah, we had. I mean, finding this was like I typed it into YouTube's algorithm, and there was 400 other videos that came up before I found it. Like it was
I'm
one
joking. Video.
I'm
right.
joking. But it's Train of Memories. Can you tell us what this song is all about? What is Train of Memories all about?
Train of Memories. I was kind of going for a sentimental journey vibe, but then I just thought, Train of Memories. It was kind of a throwback. I wrote it in my early 20s. I was kind of going for the. Gonna take a sentimental journey. Something like that. A little more upbeat, but a little more funk to it. And then as I got older, and then we got it in the studio, and the song just kind of turned into what it is.
And
it
it's
just
the music video, though.
It would have for sure.
The music video, though, is like it's like a video game or something like that. Is that
what's Extraordinary? Extraordinary is a video that's coming out. It's a video game. I don't even know when the release date is. That's Brian Beal. He's also known as DJ Big Bri or DJ Soul Shaker. He's all over the internet. He does the Limberlosts, Bud Bash, and Tip Uptown when they have it. He's usually the big name DJ they have in there.
Okay.
And he made the video game, and he's made the video montage of the video game to go with it, and he's supposed to be helping out with Bound to Be Free and probably a couple others too. We're gonna do a 3D scan of me. It'll be awesome.
Well, Carrie's Brian Beal also was one of the programmers on the video game Call of Duty.
He was a programmer on Call of
Duty, so he knows what he's doing with video games. So we're hoping that this game is going to also feature like the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and some other places around. Also some astronauts in outer space and stuff like that. Anyways, enough of that shout out.
Right on. Well, that's cool having a video game developer work on a video for that. That is
creating a music
really
video.
cool
That's
idea.
very cool. We have ideas.
Video game starts off with this dude in outer space on the space station, and he's doing his job, and he's rocking out to some Carrie Westbay, man.
Yeah.
Here comes the aliens. Woo, woo, woo.
What do you think about that, Michelangelo?
What's there to think about? I'm used to that kind of shit.
He knows all about aliens.
I'm still trying to get the aliens out of my head.
Yeah.
They live in there.
Well, we're gonna play
They're not
we're
coming
gonna play the music video and let you get back to doing your thing, man. Getting ready for your live stream for tonight, and I hope that everybody gets on there and checks you out on sessions. And yeah, it's always nice to chat with Carrie Westbay, man. Carrie Westbay, everybody.
Yeah. We're going to continue to your show and plug it back into this site.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you. Take care. Thank you, Brad. And you guys have a wonderful evening. And we're gonna be we're gonna play your music. Oh, is it? Hello?
Nope. Yeah, no. Good luck on your stream tonight.
Yeah. Good luck on your stream tonight because we wanna we're gonna be checking it out, man. We'll be hopefully I'll be able to tune in here as soon as we get done with the show. But we got Sir Hoovington Esquire. We have royalty that's gonna be on the show in just a second. So. Yeah. All right. Well, we will talk to you between now and then. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Rock,
brother. All right, well, right now, let's play that music video by Carrie Westbay, and then following this music video, as I said, Sir Hoovington. Sir Hoovington Esquire.
And on that train of memories, got to take my time. And on that train of memories, trying to fade my life. What have I got to lose?
Carrie Westbay right there, man. Oh yeah, brother. Beale Studios. Those are the guys that made it, man.
Yeah, man. No, that was awesome.
Fall 2021. That's when the game's gonna be coming out. You'll be able to check out the video game and Carrie Westbay. She's gonna be on there too. We were chatting with we actually have a. Excuse me. We are going to be chatting with Sir Hoovington Esquire. Sir Hoovington Abadex is what he goes by. What the fuck is this? Dan is doing this. Dan oh, he's okay. Sir Hoovington's on Do Not Disturb right now. But
he is he?
Yeah, Dan's he's on Do Not Disturb. I gotta get him on the.
We'll disturb him.
How do I disturb him? Let's see if I call him. If he's on Do Not Disturb and I just go against it.
I was in the middle of
doing something.
A royal stroking.
Rolling.
I knew what time I had to be on. What the hell? Do Not Disturb for a reason, man. There's a freaking.
Carrie was on the trumpet.
There's a tie
on that
hanging
too.
from the door handle here.
Carrie was on the trumpet in that song. Let's see, Abadox. Abadox. He's got it set to Do Not Disturb. I wonder. I mean, maybe he's not aware that he's got it set to Do Not Disturb. I'll have to send him a message really quickly. Sir Hoovington Esquire, everybody. He is the thrash god of music.
Metal.
Metal. On top of metal, exploding into metal, crushing metal, and disturbing metal. So we're gonna be chatting with him here, but I gotta get hold of the guy.
Dude, I thought we had all of these kinks worked out.
We have no kinks worked out, Dan, whatsoever.
Yeah, because we just kind of last minute decided we were gonna that he was gonna come out. Not that we decided. He finally hit us up last minute. We didn't have a chance to do a run through, did we?
No,
we didn't have a chance to do a little test run.
Yeah, he agreed. I think we were just right at the very end of time for the most part before the show started to be able to do any test run with Sir Hoovington. So we're patiently waiting to hear back from him on his Facebook right now. I'm chatting with him on Facebook. I got that going.
Or maybe he seriously doesn't want to be disturbed. He's like, no, actually, dude, something came up.
Fucking leave me alone.
I don't do this often, but I've got to do it. Bye.
Bye. Don't disturb me. I'm Abadox. Abadox, the deadly inner war. I want to know what the fuck that means. Why? What is the Abadox, the deadly inner war? What is an Abadox?
He'll be like, oh, well, this is very simple. It is the universe crushing in on your forehead.
He'll have an answer. He'll have an answer for it. He will. I can't wait to find out what it is. Sir Hoovington Esquire is going to be on with us, the lead singer of Zergoth, as well as I was looking on his Facebook. He's got another thing that he's, I guess, doing right now. See, I told him right there that he's oops, shit. Fuck.
And he's active right now. He just didn't see it.
No,
I don't have do not disturb on. No, he's saying no. Leave me.
He's saying no. Leave me alone.
He's trying to stick a finger up his funky ass.
Stick a finger up your fucking ass. He can swear on this time. The last time that we had him on, I don't think we were doing the swearing.
Yes, we've had him on since.
Hey,
sorry
out?
Sorry for leaving you guys hanging, man.
We're out. I'll definitely get a hold of you.
Oh, cool.
I hear something.
I hear something too. Cool, man.
Good
Get a
show,
hold of me.
man.
Let's
Good
do
show.
that.
Thank you for coming in.
We'll talk to y'all later.
Absolutely. Sir Hoovington, are you there?
Look at this guy.
There he is, man. Hold on. Let me pull you up on the screen here so everybody can see that we got Sir Hoovington Esquire. Even though it says "Do Not Disturb," we've got him on, man. We've disturbed him, and
yes, we have.
It's that's. You.
Look at that face mask. That's wild.
Yeah. What's
I know. It's Zach Wild. No, essentially, dude, when I really get a kick out of this, I can look like an 1800s fucking bank robber and get away with it. This is 2020.
Yeah,
We
because
needed
you
Star
totally
Trek.
look like an 1800s bank robber, bro. Come on. You've got a pink tiger.
Pink tiger,
print.
the print, yeah, zebra print or tiger print.
I don't know.
I didn't want to give you guys like a virtual virus, you know. Yeah, Uber joke.
So, Sir
Okay.
Hoovington, how have you been, man? Where are you now? Is what I would
Yeah.
like to know, man. Because I mean, we've had you in the studio here. Actually, Sir Hoovington actually came out to the camper when this podcast first started. So it's almost like we're having a lot of like you remember the time type of guests tonight.
Nostalgic.
Because, yeah, and for lots of nostalgia tonight. Yeah. So
Yes.
where are you? Where are you at?
Well, let's just say I had a little bit of jet lag on a red-eye flight.
Jet lag on a red eye flight? Where
Where are you living
Yeah.
these days?
Where are you living these days?
Well, I'm going back. Okay, here's the thing. I was gonna accost you. I was like, dude, I'm gonna be in Michigan between the 4th and the 10th, traveling from Utah. That's where I'm residing, and yeah, I'm just going there for visit family and.
Did you didn't become a Mormon out there, did you?
Oh fuck no, man.
Well, if you're gonna be in town, you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be swinging by the Stooge.
Yeah.
The studio.
That's
right?
what I wanted to do. Yeah, and then I got a. Yeah, man. I would love to. That would be excellent. I mean, it's been what, 2 years almost? Shit.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a little bit of time for sure, man. But we were just we've got a clip of yours that we always play that we. Let's see if you can hear this. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this.
Yeah, we always play your clip.
It's one of my favorite clips
It's
of Sir
outrageous.
Hoovington, man.
Ubiquitous, gelling, cohesive,
I had a little bit of work before I got here.
like a sun.
Got here as if like I'm traversing Traverse City to travel to visit this podcast. No, it's just light particles. Anyways.
I love Sir Hoovington, man. He's, yeah, I mean,
Light
now,
particles.
I want to know too, like, as far as music, where are you at with the music? Is Zergoth still together and stuff? Are you still, you guys still producing stuff or what?
Oh yes, we're working on the 3rd album. It's called Misanthropist. It's literally the album artwork, dude. It's like this demon fucking the planet and like pissing through the fucking molten core and just. It's like a coronal mass ejection of like the crust of the earth, right? And so like, and it's urine, misanthropist, right? Yeah, it's like blowing away the space station in like a fucking UFO. It's pretty cool.
Fucking A, man. I can't wait to
Wow.
fucking check this out, dude. This, you're
shitting me.
I'm not shitting you. We couldn't. But you're also,
We all shit.
We don't shit.
Full of shit, literally.
I was looking at your Facebook. It said something about you were on another band too. Is there another band that you're working with too right now, or what?
Yeah, Ruined Roads, and that's the band I don't speak of because that's not my territory. You know, I'm more heavy metal orientated. But if I had to put a genre on Ruined Roads, it would be kind of Ministry, Fear Factory, that kind of vibe.
Yeah,
it's
I
more
can hear
industrial.
that. I was checking it out, actually. It is a lot of exactly very similar to what you're saying right there. Like, kind of like the, I'd say like Downward Spiral-ish type stuff, you know, like some Nine Inch Nails type things, you know, so.
Oh, yes. Down the toilet.
Down the toilet. So you said you're coming back to Traverse City, man. And when was that? Sometime next year?
Yeah, it's weird to think about it like that. I'm like, next month, but you just prefaced it with next year, and I'm just like, that seems like a long time from now. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, about 2 weeks, give or take. Yeah, I'll be there on the 4th, man, in Traverse, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to do a kind of like a belated Christmas a little bit, you know, just hanging out with my family and catching up with you guys, hopefully. That'd be cool, and just friends in general, you know, and we're going to hit up the coin slot. That place rocks, dude. Downtown, man. Nice arcade.
Like, they have the whole building now. It's not just a little
Really?
part of the building. Like, they own that whole L-shaped building now.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, my brother works for him. He repairs arcade cabinets. He collects them too. Him and I have a Street Fighter 2. We're like '90s kids. The Punisher beat 'em up game is pretty cool. Terminator. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
rocks.
dude. What are you kidding me? You got the Terminator with the Uzi, the stand-up
Yes,
game.
Shut up! It has
up.
the light screen with the fucking like monitor. Yeah, dude.
Fucking A.
The Uzi,
Cool.
and then it's got like you can do the grenade launcher button on it and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like a
Fuck
2-player
outta
setup
here.
too. Yeah, machine gun on each. And
Wow.
fucking
And let me ask you, this game of which we speak resides here in the Travers of the Cities.
Yes.
Oh, dude, we're going to play video games.
We're gonna have to figure something out here, dude.
Oh yeah. Street Fighter 2, Neo Geo arcade cabinet. Yeah, Miss Pac-Man.
All you had to do was say Terminator video game, and we were sold.
Miss Pac-Man, dude. Yeah, and a Miss.
You want to hang out at my house? We just still play some fucking Terminator tomorrow after watching X-Men after like 12 p.m. Yeah.
So wait, now hold on. Are you in town now, or are you coming to town?
It's coming to town on the 4th.
Oh, on the 4th. That's right. Okay.
And how long are you going to be in town for? I mean, because our show is on Sundays. Are we going to be able to see you on a Sunday, or how long are you going to be around?
Well, enough to attend Metal Church.
Okay, I guess you'll be on the show then.
He'll be on the show. Yeah, man. I love that. Well, it's.
Yeah. So what are you guys been up to, man? It's been like quick 2 years. Well, it's been a year and a half, but
Time's just flying now, man. I mean, we're doing
It does.
we're doing the same thing, man. Yeah, you're right. It does. Remember when you were a kid and it was summer vacation from school, and you told everybody, "See you next year." And literally, it felt like a fucking year, but summer vacation was only 3 months long. See you next year. But to you, it felt like a fucking year, but it wasn't, dude. It was 3 months.
yeah.
But when you get older,
Oh,
3 months
man.
is nothing. It's just like, boom, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like space out there. I'm like thinking quantum physics relations and how like time is relative. Man.
Yeah. Oh man, we're sparking we're
deep
turning
thoughts.
some wheels in your head. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
a little bit. Gravitational wave collapses of reality. Just particles overlapping to create this fruition of fucking existence is just phenomenal. Oh man.
it's all about quantum physics, dude. And
It is.
and let me tell you some other
How I treat the internet.
powerful information. The universe is made of finite. That's extremely powerful knowledge.
Okay, you want to know what's also mind-blowing? Okay, so you got black holes, you got white holes. And I suggest that a black hole is basically the reverse of a white hole is basically a reverse of a black hole. So it's espousing matter into this void, this black nothingness, and it's just creating life, energy, light, just universe. And here's the deep aspect behind that. What if it just keeps going off? And like in this fractal, for instance, you look at the yin and yang, right? You have the black hole, but you have the white hole and it's just, oh God, I have to write a book about this. But basically, the universe this isn't our only universe. It's still just ongoing. It's creating other universes. It's fractaling. Yeah.
Exactly. So, like, if we know if it's finite, we know that the universe is a flexible and a tangible material. It's made out of the universe is a fabric that you can bend.
Well, here's another aspect to that too, because I mean, you have the universe, matter, but what about the inner universe of your mind? I mean, let's face it, we've all had lucid dreams, right? And you have like these dream characters. And yeah, I could discern whether or not, it's an average dream and you're just recycling yesterday's memories, or if it's just something more. And the thing about these dream characters, they act on their own accord. They don't, it's very bizarre. And are they existing in a reality I created? And then if you look at it further, and they're conscious, and are they doing the same thing? So you're creating like these sub levels of like just, oh man.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
let's put it like this. Your brain secretes all kinds of different
Secretes.
all kinds of different chemicals.
Secrete.
Yes.
Absorbs.
Yep. And these different chemicals can have different effects on your mind. A little known fact: your brain does produce DMT, and we don't yet know what our bodies or our brain uses the DMT for. But I do have a theory behind it, and I think that the gland that produces DMT secretes the DMT into your thought process at the moment of death, when your body is dying, and as a coping mechanism to allow you to accept the fact that you're dying, your body secretes at that point DMT into your consciousness, and then you go off into dreamland, into DMT land, and you never come back, is what's going on there.
I would 100% agree with that. Here's the scary aspect. What if you die instantly? Say a gunshot to the head,
Sure.
before the DMT actually is able to do its thing?
Well,
like, are you just stuck in limbo?
Well, you could get stuck in limbo. That could be, some kind of a purgatory that you're talking about. But I think it would be a shock to the system. But eventually, people would figure out, oh, okay, I know what's going on here. You know what I mean? Because I believe, although consciousness can be altered, I do believe that it's an infinite thing, that your consciousness sticks with your soul. Although you can forget about your consciousness when you go to sleep, if you get hit too hard in the head, you can be knocked out, lose consciousness. So consciousness is a very fragile thing. But once it's disconnected from your body and it's only part of the spirit, it's not so vulnerable. It's infinite.
You just schooled me there for a second, man. That was excellent. I would 100%. Here's another aspect too. Reverse technology. I'd say it's being downloaded information and it's being doled out. I will say that has something to do with it. I think these altered states, you're able to communicate, whatever you want to call them, and I think they're basically bringing back, people, scientific communities, and whatnot. Hell, the digital revolution is based upon psychedelics. I mean, it's weird.
Dude, no, you are right in so many ways. Picture a place that has clones, an avatar clone of you that you can transfer your consciousness to while you're sleeping in REM sleep. You're not doing anything when you're sleeping anyway, so why not transfer your consciousness while your body's sleeping over to an avatar, and then you can live a live life during your sleep doing something else. Do you think that something like that really exists?
Well, here's another aspect of that. Well, what you were saying, but on top of that, I would say that dream states are essentially like the internet for the universe. And I call it the cosmic fire. We can't just get to a distant planet based upon fuel. And not only that, but the time dilation. Like, by the time you get there, they could be already dead, the civilization, even if they're alive, via your telescope, which looks back in time, essentially. But the dream state is faster than the speed of light. Consciousness is, because the dream state, you could easily communicate or astral project to maybe different realities and whatnot, which are otherwise unacceptable.
I agree 100%. I think that those things they're all capable things during sleep. I think that we could probably do all of that, but for some reason we have absolutely no control over those aspects while we're sleeping, although we have the power to do that and maybe speak, communicate. We don't know how to do that. The tools are there, but we don't have, we're limp. We don't know how to use the shit. But so I guess the key would be tapping into learning how to use those tools while we sleep. That's the ultimate goal.
Oh, precisely.
Right? To know you're sleeping.
I've had a couple bouts, man. Oh, sorry. No, I've had a couple bouts with that, and doing it naturally, not altering the mind. You would literally sit. Hey guys, sorry.
Right.
At work, I do apologize. So, basically, you meditate, and you feel the vibration, man, and it just builds and builds and builds, and then you just launch. But it's extreme meditation. You literally got to stress the mind to some extent. And what I would recommend is hold an object, slump yourself in a sit-up position, because let's face it, sleep paralysis sucks, and it's very fearful, a lot of fear involved. But when you're sitting up, you're more aware, and you're not as afraid for some other reason. Yeah, and then you just hold something, and when you're about to fall asleep, you drop the object, you wake back up, you're stressing the mind, do it about 5 times, and then you can kind of start envisioning patterns and whatnot, and then it just develops into this whole realm of coolness.
I mean, no, dude, sleep paralysis probably sounds like one of the most terrifying things that you can even experience as a human being. It is. Go ahead.
You know, I've never had the feeling of intense hatred, just like that staring. You just sense it, you know. But it's the launching pad. You have to go through that sleep paralysis state, and it's not always negative, but I will say 70% of the time it is, you know, it's hard. And not only that, but they talk about tethers and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've got some crazy stories that my brother told me. He had sleep paralysis for a while there, and he had some crazy experiences during it, seeing demons around him, everything, not being able to move, being attacked, and feeling fingernails going into his back that were like razors, like hot burning razors, and he couldn't move, couldn't do a fucking thing. I mean, and witnessing
He's right, dude. I've had similar, back when I was like 7 or 8, and I'd have these bouts of these sleep paralysis episodes. I'd wake up, there's bruises everywhere, dude, manifesting out of just, but it was like this thing, and it was like next to my face. It was heavy breathing. It would grope. It was just not cool. It sucked, you know, and nobody believes you because, well, it's not politically correct.
I mean, you know, I think they try to cover it with this scientifical, well, that's just how your brain is coping with the fact that you can't move, but you are awake, but you're not, and you're in the middle of it. And so it always comes through as a negative thing, and that's been explained scientifically. Contraire, I don't believe that. I think that there is something demonic involved with sleep paralysis. I think it is... you're in a realm where you're asleep and awake, so you can see what really goes around you while you're sleeping. But it's like peering into something that not anybody can see. It's a dimensional thing, and you're caught in the middle of it.
It's like the Palantir from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I mean, you're caught in the middle of it. And I think that it just can't be explained away by science that easy. I think that there's something extremely spiritual about it.
I respect science, but I would humbly disagree with their viewpoint easily.
I mean, if you experienced it, then it's a whole nother thing, man.
I will tell you that.
And the thing is,
lost
the way
me.
I approach it, man.
I'm so lost. I don't. Like, I'm so
Not me.
confused.
You know, I approach it from a viewpoint of I don't even talk about it really. I'm only talking about it now because I've already, you know, why not? But usually confirmation, I work upon a confirmation bias, right? So I keep it to myself, and I just wait for other people to maybe say something or hint at it, and that way I could just bait information out of them to see if it's similar to my experience. And a lot of times it is, and that's how I know there's something to it. You know, even if it isn't concrete, you know, it's not cemented.
Well, no, Nate says no. I'm completely lost. Here's the thing.
I mean, sleep paralysis doesn't happen with me. I don't know.
Well, you know, it doesn't really matter what we're talking about when we're talking to Sir Hoovington, because he's such an intelligent guy. He's a bright guy.
We just talk, man. That's all there is to it, man. We just
talk.
know.
We just start getting into something, and who knows what the fuck the rabbit hole is going to go, man. And this is where it goes.
That's what I'm saying.
We got a fucking show here, man. We got a show going on, and this is awesome. This is exactly what we need, dude. So I got no shame.
I'm not saying anything like that.
We're talking about real shit that people. Well, where's all our chatters now? They're all gone.
Yeah,
no chatties.
Yeah, everybody stopped chatting. I don't know.
Like, this got way too deep.
Carrie left, and they all their
they might be too hammered, perplexed. like a fucking deer in the headlights. They're just like, what are they talking about?
That's me.
Well, hey, I do know what I want to talk about for 1 second, man. We know you're going to be coming to town, and we're excited that maybe we're going to get a chance to see you and you can come in. But also, I think we have some music. That we're
Yeah.
gonna
I got
be
a couple
playing.
songs of yours actually that are loaded up. I got the Strange Stuff. That's the one that everybody loves, man. I love Strange Stuff. That one's
Really?
that song. I love it, man. I think that one's fucking dope as shit. But we also got the
Thank you, man.
We got the Zergoth Thrash Along presentation, but I know that's not the name of that song. What is the name of that song? It says the Thrash Along presentation.
That is that would be Unlikely Force. 1 second, guys. You know how to get the washers? How to use that? Yeah, is it not working for you guys? Yeah. Let's see here.
He's at work.
He's at fucking work.
He's at work doing
He's
a fucking
at work
show with
doing
us.
an interview
Hold
with
on,
us.
guys. I gotta
This
go
is
help a
awesome.
customer.
Oh my god.
This dude does not give
This
a fuck.
awesome,
He
yes.
is down for this show.
Fucking
This dude's
metal,
at work.
rock and roll metal, dude. That is fucking badass.
I hope his boss doesn't watch this. What the fuck? You were on the clock.
Sorry, guys. Jesus fuck.
Okay, but anyway, yes, we the name of the song. The name of the song was.
All right, that was quite the cliffhanger. Now I kind of want to give you guys an uncompensated hard-on. Unlikely Force is the name of the track.
Unlikely Force.
Yes, good sir.
Force. Oh my god,
Well,
we
we're
were
gonna
just
get to that
talking about
track.
this as soon as you got up, and we were like, wait a minute, he's at work right now. Like, holy shit! Like, this is metal as fuck, dude. This guy's.
Yeah.
I mean, you're at metal doing an interview, and you're at work right now,
You're like,
aren't you?
You're telling the customer, you're like, hold the fuck on. I'm doing an interview on a show right now. Excuse me.
I gotta afford drugs for a superior mind.
It's like, are you in Tenacious D or some shit, man? I mean, seriously.
This is Jack Black, isn't it?
Hey, holy fuck. You're like, everything for metal, okay? Fuck this job.
Dude, for the land, for the glory, for dragons and women.
Dude, awesome. Well, on that note, we're going to play this song, man. I do want to quick mention one little thing before we get on to the song. I don't want a big drawn-out story. I just want the gist of it. Did you break a fucking bone or something here within the last year? What did you, like...
Yeah.
The broken arm farm, guys.
It wasn't a broken arm. I literally lost my arm almost.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Went through a window. Yeah. It's pretty cool though, because check this out, man. It actually
Holy shit, man.
Oh my.
Since my tattoos, you know, I got Thrash, and that's like supposed to be blood spatter, but now I have like a literal fucking scar underneath it. It's like a fucking. It's pretty cool. I don't know.
Says Thrash. I thought it said Nash. Remember Nash skateboards? I
Reality
thought
imitating
you were
art, I
representing Nash skateboards from back in the day, dude. You know, back in the 80s. Nash. Dude, you would have been way cooler if it was fucking Nash. All right, dude, we're gonna get to the song, man. Thank you so much for giving us some time and taking some time out of your fucking work schedule.
The pleasure is all mine, man. Thank you guys. Honestly.
No.
Thanks to whoever's watching. You guys are excellent.
No, dude, stop. You're at work.
Yeah. You're at
giving
work.
a fucking interview.
You're taking time out of your work schedule to give an interview right now. I think that's just fucking badass.
No, I want to
dude.
thank you
think that's-
guys. No, dude, trust me.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you for taking time,
Serious.
dude. We will talk to you soon, man. We can't
Yeah.
wait to see you, get you back in the studio, man. Hang out and shoot the shit, dude. It's a long time coming, man. So just a couple more weeks, man, and we'll be hanging out. I'm looking forward to it, dude. I want to see that scar up close.
Yeah.
Okay, amen, dude. Thank you, Nate.
All right,
brothers.
We'll talk to you later, man. Have a good night.
You too.
See ya.
There he is,
All right,
guys.
there's
There
Sir
he is, there
Hoovington.
he was.
Sir Hoovington Esquire. Yeah, we're gonna close the show out with his music, and Dan, you know, I wanted to try to do this thing, I was gonna try to start incorporating at the end of every show. But, you know, first and foremost, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and checking out the show and whatnot. We also want to thank our guests, of course. We have Carl right there. We're working on a behind the scenes. We're making a cartoon out of Carl. So
It's not gonna focus.
It's not focusing. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's focused. There's Carl. But we want to thank our viewers, their guests. We had Fame Mercado, or Major Fame. I put Major _ Fame. Look for that in the YouTubes and the Facebooks and the Instagrams and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So,
thank you everybody that came on. Carrie Westbay, Major Fame.
Major Fame.
Yeah, Sir Hoovington.
Sir Hoovington.
We're about to play his music.
We're
We're
gonna
going
play
to
his music right here,
end the
yep.
show. And thanks for Carl for giving us another story.
And whoever the fuck that dude is,
Craig from Craig's Car Stereos.
Craig from Cars.
At Kings Court Trailer Park, all the way to the back, third trailer to the left.
I'm gonna have to look into this guy a little bit more because I mean, he said I want to see if he's got a Facebook. If he's a real deal, I mean, I want to get some more info on this guy. So maybe we'll be finding out more about him next week. Also next week, we're going to be chatting with Richard Cynic of the band Arsenic Tea Party. ATP. So I wanted to do this thing, Dan, at the end of every show that we would recap what the what's the five most important things that we are going to be walking away from. What can we take away
Quantum
from tonight?
physics,
Quantum
black
physics.
hole and white holes.
Carrie Westbay on
plus
Sessions.
assholes.
We have Carrie Westbay on Sessions. Sir Hoovington is coming to town.
You could check out Major Fame.
Major Fame.
He said he's got Spotify. You can check him on SoundCloud, YouTube. Peep all that out.
Instagram.
That's what 5 right there, eh?
That's 5. All right.
Boom.
Time to call it a night, everybody. Here's some strange stuff by Zergoth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, in a cool way, though.
Fucking cool way.
Master of the universe, dude.
Master of the universe.
What's this? To the distance.
Howdy, folks. How y'all doing tonight? Gonna tell you a little story happened to me about a week ago now. Ride my bicycle up at a gas station there. Give me some pipe tobacco, whatnot. Well, I ate me a big old ice cream sundae before I left. Well, wasn't about too long riding that bicycle, my stomach started a rumbling. Something fierce. Hell, by the time I got up there at that gas station, buddy, my ass was jumping out of my pants. So I quit going there and walk up a lady there, tell her I need to use that restroom there. Where's that? I gotta take me dump something fierce here. I don't think how much longer I can take it. Well, she pointed down there, end of the aisle there. I seen it. So I headed on down that way. Well, I noticed when I was walking in there, their door handle was awfully chewed up there. Someone been fiddling with it, so I fiddled with her a little bit, made sure I was satisfied it was locked, because I had to take me a rager in there. Well, I pulled my pants down, and all holy hell came falling out of my backside there. I tell you what. Well, after a spell, I was feeling pretty refreshed. So I pulled me up a bit of that toilet paper there. Fold her up real nice. I like how to do it. Well, I got the first wipe in. Brought her back out front there to put another fold on it. Notice there's something there in my wipe that I didn't like there. A little piece of something. So I was examining it, looking at the old French fry tater and whatnot I had earlier in the night. Well, right about that time, somebody jerked that door open. And well, that door come flying open. I looked up, there's about 10 people in line. They all turned around simultaneously looking at me. I was sitting there with a sheet of toilet paper in my hand. I was looking at all these people. Well, he realized he fucked up real quick and he slammed that door back shut. But hell, I was so embarrassed I didn't leave that bathroom for about a half hour. Finally, pulled my pants up after a spell. Pulled my sling blade tight on my belt. Cracked that door open, come out there. Well, I noticed that lady was up there. Tell her, whatever whatnot she was. So I pulled out that sling blade. I went up there. I slammed on the counter. I said, "You've embarrassed me and my good name." I was feeling mighty generous that night. Reckon I didn't have no real reason to kill nobody. But I was very awfully close that night. I tell you right now. Anyway, I got out of there before the police came. She called 911 on me. So I'm on the run, and I'm hiding over here in the bushes, just trying to get on my phone here to tell you all this story done happened to me. And I've been laying here for a whole week. I don't know where I'm gonna go, because I can't go back a trailer now. So, good night, folks. Wish me luck out here. Carl.
Bye.